Located in the heart of northwest England lies the exquisite rural county of Cheshire, an area notoriously regarded for both its picturesque and charming countryside, as well as affluent yet quaint villages and towns. Being home to Britain's first industrial business improvement district in Winsford is just one of Cheshire's best kept secrets. And this is where you will find the home of UK Container Maintenance, nationwide container repair and refurbishment specialists.
My name is Emma Elston and I'm the Chief Executive of UK Container Maintenance. The business started in 1998. Julian was working merrily on the bins in Manchester. He came back one day and said to us, I've got this idea, I can go out and fix bins. I looked at him and thought, oh, that's great. What do you mean fix bins? He said, well, I'm bringing the bins back that need repairing, whereas we can go and repair on site in situ. He said, I might even make £15,000 or maybe a little bit more. My initial thoughts when Julian came back to tell me that he wanted to set up a business repairing containers, I just thought, oh my God, where's this going to go? How are we going to pay the bills? You know, how are we going to buy that dream house? I looked at it, I did a bit of market research into the business, into the waste industry, and I thought, do you know what, we can give this a go. And I knew with both our determination, passion for whatever we do, we would succeed. Even if it was only on a small scale, we would succeed. Good morning. Did you have a good holiday?
Oh, great. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, really nice weather. Yeah, it was good. Lots of chaos.
Right, I'm just out to the factory to do my round and I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, see you later.
Okay,
all right, see you in a bit.
So I went into Altrincham Library, had a look at some books, how to write a business plan, copied and pasted practically everything, changed a couple of the numbers around, went to the bank in Manchester and said, right, we want to start a business repairing bins. When we went into the bank, I was really excited. I thought, oh my God, I've got a really, really good business plan. And he's, you know, definitely going to lend us the money. You know, I'm in sales, I can talk the talk, walk the walk. The bank manager just laughed and said, mending bins. And I said, yeah, we want to go out, mend bins that are in the street, like the ones out the window, the ones outside the chippy. He just looked at me and shook his head and said, it won't work. It was a no, complete and utter no. And it did knock us. But, you know, we just decided it's something we want to do. We want to do it ourselves. So we borrowed £15,000 on our credit cards. When we were setting up the business, we lived in a caravan. It was myself, Julian and our baby boy, who was a month old. We didn't have a toilet and it was really, really hard going. But that gave us the determination and passion to really make this business work, to make a better life for us. At the start of the business, it was me on the phones, me with a fax machine. So I'd be ringing around all the local authorities, waste companies, telling them what we could do. When I wanted to get a contact, I'd take myself to the library. I'd look through the books. I used to have lots of different books. So I'd look through the books to find the top 10 waste companies. I was just going through telephone directories, yellow pages. I was in the library looking at the top 100 businesses of the UK, copying them down, then ringing 192 to say, you know, can I have the number for Biffa Waste Services? And I would phone and I would call from that. It wasn't easy. It was quite interesting because you'd sit in a library and you'd go through book after book to try and find the companies that would work with the business that you're growing. Write them down on scraps of paper, take them home and ring them up. Cold call really, ring them up and try and get some business out of them.
Hi, Hi, my name is Emma. I'm calling from UK Container Maintenance. We're a new business based in Manchester and we are looking to repair and refurbish waste and recycling containers.
Once we drew enough money out the hole in the wall, we went and bought a van from the auctions in Manchester. The next day, straight away, it was out on a job for Trafford Borough Council. Julian called me in the morning and said, Emma, I've broken down on the M60. I need you to come and tow us. I'd never towed anything before. In fact, I'd only just recently passed my test. So I went out onto the M6 and towed into the nearest garage. When we took the van to the garage, it needed a whole new engine. So we had to pay for a whole new engine to get the vehicle back on the road. But within 2 days, the vehicle was back on the road and back out doing the job for Trafford Borough Council. And we still have that customer today, which is testament to the work that we do. Everything we've done with the business has been organic. Initially it was going on sites, going to customers' sites all around the northwest. And then we found a site in Salford. It was a really, really small site. It was an old pig farm, or still is a pig farm. And we'd set up a little makeshift refurbishment plant in the corner. And the bins had come in, we'd, repair them, paint them, put the logos on and get them ready to go out. It was a great place to start. There was one time that the pigs had escaped and they came running around all the containers and the containers weren't even dry. And these poor pigs ended up running around with all red paint on them, which was, the farmer wasn't too happy, but it was rather funny. And then from there, we needed to find a bigger premise. So we found somewhere in Northwich. We went down there, had a look at it, and I thought, oh my God, this place is huge. We can no way afford this. Had a look around, but it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. We went around the factory, had enough electric to put everything in we needed to. And then we went out into the yard, and this yard was gigantic. And Julie and I looked at each other and we said, right, if this doesn't work, we can either do car boots or make it like a roller rink or something like that. We were just trying to think of anything and everything just in case we had to diversify just to pay the rent on this new site. Now, fast forward 10 years and we're at a new purpose-built refurbishment plant over in Winsford, 80,000 square foot on a 5-acre site, and it's the biggest site in the UK to house a container refurbishment plant. And that's where we are today. And, we want to take it forward and hopefully secure another site somewhere in the country in the future.
Emma's just an amazing person. She's amazing to work for. She's amazing just in every way. She's just there to support and guide and get the best out in people. I've never had a boss like Emma in my life. To be honest, I would probably describe Emma as more like a big sister. She's just an amazing, amazing lady, and I'm just so very proud to work here with her. And it's just been an absolutely amazing experience, and I am where I am because of the lady I work for.
Emma's created a structure within the company where every person in that structure is important as the next. From the people who wash the containers to the people who deliver the containers, we are a massive team here, and without that teamwork we definitely couldn't do the job that we do. So she's a great manager.
In 2015, I received an MBE from the Queen for my services to manufacturing. We don't actually manufacture anything, we remanufacture. So it's all about reuse and recycling. It was amazing to receive this accolade, really to raise the profile on recycling in the UK and to be recognised for what we do. Mentoring is so very important to me. I love working with startup businesses, offering advice, support. I often think that there could be one thing that I say to them that could take their business further. In fact, they could possibly be the next Apple, Amazon, or even UK Container Maintenance.